Shivam, big up Alfred. Um, Shivam says Kobe Manu played almost 17 times last year. No impact apart from 2 to 3 clutch moment goals. Feels more like Oli Gunnar Solskjaer than a starter. I think that's what he meant. It's my opinion on Manu. That's Shivam's opinion on Manu. Um, we can cool. That's Alfred. Um, in terms of the score, guys, what are we saying? I know what's Alfred saying? Alfred is saying 2-0 lost to United. Alfred is saying, Alfred, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Alfred, the problem is, yeah, I don't know what Man United are gonna turn up today. We're at home against Bournemouth, so everything is telling me that we should win this game. We are better players than Bournemouth. We should be a better team. We're playing at home. We should beat Bournemouth. But when I factor in the manager, when I factor in his rigid system, when I factor in all these other things, I'm like, do you know what? I'm going with a 2-1 Bournemouth win. My brain is telling me 2-1 Bournemouth. My heart, my wish is 2-0 Manchester United. That's where I'm at. I think objectively, it could be a 2-1 loss at home today. I don't know. We will see. This is one of those games, guys, where I don't actually know. Big up Dara in the building. I want to see a Bournemouth arse whooping today. Their form is garbage. That's important as well, what Dara said. Bournemouth, their form right now, it's not good, bruv. It's not good, guys. Bournemouth are not. You remember like a week ago? No, not even a week ago. Sorry, a month ago, where we were all singing Ariola's praises, saying that Bournemouth were on fire, top four, all of these things. Things have changed very quickly, guys. This league, and this is why people are frustrated as well, because this league, yeah, is so inconsistent, yeah, that if we can get a run of games together, we can be in the top six very easily. We can. We can. Um, Alfred said the Portuguese Pinocchio. He's lucky his nose doesn't get. But yeah, Alfred, for me, it's just a line. Personally, I don't like it. This is a human level. Forget football. Forget sport. This is how my brain works. A little insight. I don't like to feel like I'm being manipulated into an idea, into a position, into a way of thinking. I always listen. I might be. We're all manipulated in some ways. Like we all are. But I want to feel like I've come to the conclusion independently as much as possible. You know, yes, I understand psychology. If I'm hungry and I need some food and there's a McDonald's billboard sign right in front of me and I go, I want McDonald's. Is it my choice to go McDonald's or is it the billboard, that's putting it into my head to go? I understand free will and free choice and free thinking and independent thinking is difficult because you're always going to have influences. Yeah, I get that. You're also going to get influences. But I want to feel, yeah, that I'm evaluating, reviewing, reflecting, and coming to a conclusion of my own bat. With this manager, guys, I feel like he's a liar and he's manipulative, and he's always. Managers have to do this, right? You have to control the narrative. You have to control the narrative and create your own narrative. The media will try to push the narrative onto you. You have to find a way to dodge the media and create your own narrative. I do not like the narrative that this guy creates because they're divisive. He puts players against each other. He puts Bruno against Kobe Manu and he makes Bruno fans argue with Kobe fans. You have Amorim out, then you have Amorim in. He doesn't play the youth. Apparently there's a stat that says he is the only manager since 2013 to not play any youth players. In terms of playing the youth, he's one of the worst managers that we've had. Right? And then there's people who are calling themselves Amorim sexuals online. Right? There are grown men who are, listen, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I keep telling men this, and there's a lot of this going around with men. Forget football, just red pillars, men in general. there's this gayness. And like I said, I have gay. There's nothing wrong being gay. Just admit that you're gay and you like men. There's a lot of men who are using football and other things to push a very homosexual position. Like I said, if you fancy Amorim, because there's a lot of guys who fancy him, right? Who say he's attractive, who call themselves Amorim inners, Amorim sexuals. It is disturbing. Very, very disturbing that these men are doing this. If you are gay and you like men, cool. This channel is for you as well. Big up my gay brothers. Yeah. Go and get your go and get that ass. Cool. Yeah. Do that. I don't hate, I love, but just admit. Just come out and say it. Why are we seeing online Amorim sexuals, guys? What is happening to football? I just don't understand, guys. Anyway, we are 3 minutes on. I think I've ranted enough. Let me try to do the positivity thing as we do. 3 minutes to kick off, guys. We have a match. I've done my ranting. Let's go. Let's get involved. That's the team sheet. Like I said, that's the team news. What we gonna do? Are we gonna go live? I mean, we are live. Are we gonna go live, you know? All right, there we are. Man United against Bournemouth. We got the stats up on the screen now. The match hasn't started yet, so once the match starts, we're gonna get some stats on the screen. We're gonna do the countdown timer properly. We're getting this. We're doing a countdown timer. Starting at 0. We're at, cool. We got everything all set up, people. All right, 2 minutes to kick off. Woo. You know when you're almost like to kick off. Listen, no matter how old I get, yeah. No matter how annoyed I get at Man United, no matter how angry I get, how pissed off I get, before the game starts, I'm always nervous. Like it's me going out on the pitch. That's why nobody can tell you that you're not a fan, bro. When you got that deep feel, when you got the anxiety, when you got the anger, when you got the rage, when you got the happiness, when you got all that feels, yeah. No one can tell you that you don't love this club, bro. Nobody. We love this club, guys. We love it. We just see things differently. That's all. We love the football club. We just want the best for it, and we all see the best in different ways. We all want to get to the best in our own way. That's all. But we still want the best for the club. So let's see how we start in Aiden Heaven. Gary Neville on commentary. So you know what that means. I'm gonna have to turn the commentary or mute the commentary because Gary Neville. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Gary Neville, when he talks about other football teams, he can make sense. I feel like when he's commentating or talking about Man United, because of his bias, because of his love for the club, he's not able to see properly, logically. He's too emotional with his assessment when he talks about Man United. I didn't like when Gary Neville came out and he said, especially when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was manager, when Gary Neville came out and said, I refused to criticise Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he's my mate. He said it. He came on Sky Sports and he said, the reason why I don't criticise Ole is because he's my mate. And I feel like we need to be reminded that when it comes to punditry, a lot of these pundits are friends, bro. They won't tell the truth a lot of times because it's their mate. Anyway, it looks as if we are... All right, it looks like 4 at the back. Let's see how we start, guys. Let's see the system. Because Ahmad doesn't look like he's in wing back at the moment. Ahmad looks like he's more tucked in. And we are off, guys. We have kicked off. The game has started. Alfred says Gary Neville becomes the Gary Neville at Valencia when commentating about United. Alfred, yeah, it's just bias, bro. When you love something, when you're biased against something, you have blind spots, don't you? You know, it's like your child. When someone says your child is the worst child in the world, bro, you love your child. You don't see your child as the worst child. You're gonna have blind spots. You're gonna say, "Oh, my child is the best behaved child ever." I always tell you, listen, emotion is the enemy of critical thinking. When you're less emotionally invested into anything, you can see that thing more objectively, right? Oh my lord. Oh, okay, Bruno, well done. Nice. Ahmad, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Brandon Bumo. Lucky guys. Well done. Keep going. This is good. This is a good start from United. Well done, Cunha. Give it to Ahmad. Oh, unlucky. All right, this is a good start from Man United. That's a good pass. Who was that pass? Bruno. Was that Bruno's pass to I think it was Bruno's pass to Mbumo, but Mbumo left it for Ahmad. And so we had two on that side. I think we should have made more. Maybe made more of the opportunity, but yeah, Bruno dummied it to Cunha, and then Cunha gave the ball to yeah. And that's Bruno trying to run through Mbumo. I'm trying to understand if this is different. You know, I'm looking at the formation. I'm like, this just looks like the five at the back. Ahmad wingback and Dallo wingback. Yeah, so decent start, people. It's only a few minutes, so you know, as usual, we can't make much out of it, but that's an opportunity. I just want to just look at this, look at our setup, see how we're setting up, to see if it's any different. Look at Areola. Is he injured? He's coming off. Oh, you don't want that. 3 minutes in the game and you're already gonna get subbed off, bro. Oof. Yeah, man. Those are not nice, bro. That's probably more your knee. That's probably more your knee, if anything, you know. Yeah, man. He's finished, bro. Sorry. Yeah. We'll take that. Nobody's fault, really. You know, it happens sometimes. He dived in, he tried to block the shot. He successfully blocked the shot, but you know, he died as well. It is what it is. All right. Let's put them under pressure, guys. This is Old Trafford. So far, I'm encouraged. Corner, Ahmad on the set piece. Let's see what we can do. We've been decent at set pieces, guys. Let's see if we can. Oh! Wow. Did it go through everybody? It didn't. Nobody. Those kind of sort of set pieces are crazy. It literally went through everybody. Oh my gosh. What was Dallo doing? What was Dallo? Dallo was. That's in Dallo's vicinity there, man. Dallo could see the ball coming, bro. Diogo Dallo. Diogo Dallo, Ruben Amorim's son. Or at least his cousin. Ruben Amorizzle. Yeah, so we've got Ahmad on the right hand side. I think we might be playing 4-4-2, you know. Let me understand what's happening here. This is strange, bro. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. Because it does look like a back four. Hmm. How have we got? Because at the moment, guys, it looks kind of like 4-4-2. It looks like for some reason Dallo left back, Shaw and Heaven centre back, Lenny right back, and then you got Dallo right wing, Mount left wing, Casemiro and Bruno in the middle, and then Buma and Cunha up front. Right. Let's see. See there? See that? You got Dallo on the wings. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's nice from Mount. Let's see what Cunha does with the ball. Give it to Ahmad Cunha. Oh, what's Cunha gonna do? I just feel like Cunha should have just given the ball to Ahmad just there, guys. That's nice, Heaven. Well done. That's a nice drop of the shoulder from Aiden. All right, guys, keep moving the ball around. Keep moving it. Good ball to Ahmad. Go and attack your man, Ahmad. All right, that's what we need. See, Ahmad is so important to the way that we play, bro. Like, this manager is so lucky that he has Ahmad. I keep telling you, yeah, you can't get a wing back like Ahmad. Ahmad's not a wing back. He's a wide forward that is been forced to play there. The wing backs of this world are defenders. They're Akimis and Mendy's. That's who the wing backs are. They're not like this guy. This guy, we're so lucky to have a wing back like Ahmad. Oh, oh, lucky corner. I thought I was going in. I feel like we need to understand that. That's why when I say to you guys, where are these wing backs that you think are going to come that are going to be anywhere near? Oh, Mason Mount. Oh, lucky Mason Mount. We're getting closer. This is where Mason Mount is good. Mason Mount, yeah, is technically sound. He will get a good connection with the ball. That was nice, decent connection with the ball. Unlucky Mason Mount. Unlucky. The pressure is on. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Like you guys said, Bournemouth haven't been playing well recently. They started this season well. Finish! Oh, wow. Cass. Yeah, we're Bournemouth are under pressure, guys. They're under pressure. This is a good start, guys. Casemiro. Left foot as well. Okay. That looks cool. Listen, guys. The one thing we can say right now, yeah, because you know me, I like to be even level-headed, should I say, level-headed as much as possible. This is a good start, guys. This is a good start. We're on the front foot. We're attacking. We look a lot more fluid. Yeah. It looks like we are going back in our five at the back shape because at any moment, yeah, Amad Diallo will drop back to make it five at the back. But Amad Diallo is pushing further forward and he's kind of making it four in midfield rather than. So I see what's happening. Uh-oh, this is not good, guys. Well done, Luke Shaw, for coming over. Well done. That's why I say Luke Shaw, this season, he's been okay. And I think he's been good in a lot of games because Luke Shaw is a lot more proactive rather than reactive. Luke Shaw, in previous season, will just wait and to be told to run. And he will have to be pushed to do things. And he will react to situations when it's too late rather than try to stamp out the danger before it becomes danger. And I feel like this season, oh, that's nice, we'll take that. I feel like this season, Luke Shaw has been more proactive. He's sniffing out danger. He's jumping into midfield. He's closing down people. He's tackling. He's been aggressive. He's been a lot more proactive. And that's all I wanted for Luke Shaw. Because Luke Shaw is such a passive footballer over the last 5 years. He's been so passive. And to see the new aggression in his game is a good thing. I'm not the biggest fan of Luke Shaw, guys, but let's give credit where credit is due. This has been a decent, there we go, corner to Bournemouth. Well done. Goalkeeper came out as well. Goalkeeper came out and cleared it with his hands. Nice. Nice goalkeeping. So yeah, I'm one of those fans, yeah, that might not. Luke Shaw is not. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Luke Shaw over the last few years at Man United. But this season he hasn't been bad. He hasn't. Up, we'll take that. Semenyo's offside. We'll take the free kick. People. All right, 11 minutes gone, guys. Decent start. It looks like we are playing some kind of 4-4-2, while at the same time we are still keeping. Because I feel like Ahmad. Like right now, there's clearly three at the back right now with Shaw, Heaven, and then Euro, right? So all that's happened is that we are almost fluidly changing formation multiple times in the match. You got Shaw, Heaven, and then Euro at the back. We have Dallo and Ahmad as wing backs. But at any moment, Dallo will tuck in to make it a back four, and Ahmad will stay up. That's all. So it's kind of the same system, but he's leaving more room for Ahmad to stay up in the midfield position rather than come back as a wing back. But it's still the same. The players are in the same spaces. There's Ahmad on the ball there, to Casemiro, to Dallo. That's nice. Dallo on the ball. Step over, step over. Cross the ball in, Dallo. Finish! Yes! Ahmad Diallo! Ooh, what a finish. What a... Oh, the finish wasn't amazing. Let's not get excited, but well done, lads. 1-0 to Manchester United. That is a cross from Dallo. What a cross. Listen, I've always said Dallo, yeah, especially, the season when he won the Player of the Year for United. He was crossing the ball nicely with his right foot. Dallo, yeah, for me, always had a decent cross. But for some reason, the past year or two, since going wing back, he hasn't been putting any crosses in the box. Dallo's output has not been that great. But this ball from Dallo here, guys, this ball, oof. Oh, is Ahmad offside? Is Ahmad offside, people? Is he offside? Yeah, he's onside. And also, like I said, I have to be level. This is a slight deviation. This is a slight deviation in Amorim's typical system. Slight. And when I say slight, I mean that he's still got three at the back, right? But as you can see, in some moments, some passages of play, Dallo's tucking in and making it 4 rather than 5. Or Ahmad's tucking in and making it 4, and Dallo's staying up, making it. So, when the manager is clearly tweaked something. Something has been tweaked, and we have to acknowledge that there has been a tweak. There has been. We can see it. So, and if we win against Bournemouth, we have to give the manager credit, bro. On this channel, like I said, on this channel, we can be Amorim out. I can have my opinions, bro. But if I see something good from the manager, then I can change my opinion. I can say, well done, Ruben. That's all we have to do, bro. To say what we see and not just how we feel. Young, it's early days, guys. 15 minutes just gone. I don't want to get too excited because usually when I'm this excited and we score first, I'm all getting giddy, and then Bournemouth come back and they score 2 goals, and next Bournemouth start winning. So I don't want to get too excited, but so far, this is a decent start, people. This is a decent start. We'll see what chat is saying. Osman said, "Did someone give the guys extra creatine today? What is this I'm seeing? Sharp football." Yeah, yeah, Osman. Like, we look all right today. The first thing I said was when we started, the first 2-3 minutes is we actually look kind of sharp today. We actually look like we're playing decent football. And all it took was for the manager to just tweak something a little bit. There we go. But let's not get too excited. Oh, let's focus, people, focus, guys. The game ain't over, man. Let's just not get excited as well. Big up TK in the building. I'm not a huge Amorim fan, but this channel has become a complete hate on the manager. The negativity is really exhausting. That's fine, TK. You can leave the channel if you want. You know me, nobody has to stay here. And if you think me criticizing the manager, and I believe I'm criticizing him fairly based on what he's saying, is hate on the manager, then that's fine. You know me. And I always try to quantify it. I said I'm 60% Amorim out. You know, and the channel, as in you mean me, the presenter. I think I'm very clear, TK. I am Amorim out. I don't know what else I could say, and I've told you why. I always explain why I don't think the manager is good enough. But I always give the manager credit and say, when he's been doing well. And I feel like right now I'm giving him credit. So, yeah, that's what I have to say, TK. You don't have to be here. Steve Dallas, come on, United, win this, but let Semenyo score one because I'm cooked in fan. You're a joker, Steve. Man said he wants Semenyo to score for his fantasy football, I hate you though, Steve. I'm sometimes in that mood when I've put a bet on for a team to win or lose. How dare TK come on this channel and say this is a Hammer and Hate channel, bro? You can have your opinion, TK. But don't lie on this channel, bro. Don't come and do that. Especially when, like, it's also gaslighty as well from TK to say that. Because for me, yeah, I always quantify my position. I always say, I don't like this because, and I always give a valid reason and a specific reason. And I reckon about 40% of Man United fans want Amorim out. So I represent, a good percentage of fans and how they think. So for TK to come on and be like, this is becoming an Amorim hate channel, fuck off, bro. Honestly. Nice. Nice. Unlucky, Cunha. Unlucky. Because at the end of the day, I can go on channels that Amrim out, Amrim in, that love Amrim and love everything he does, and I can sit and watch and listen, and I don't get offended or hurt. I listen to all the Amrim, I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. And then I can go on channels who don't like Amrim, I can listen, and I don't get offended or hurt because I can understand both perspectives. I can understand why people are Amrim out and don't like the man, but I can kind of understand why they are patient. I can understand. So yeah. That's it. That's my rant over. I feel like I need to rant because I wasn't gonna have someone come on this channel and chat shit, whether it's TK or not. Oh, Cunha on the ball. Nice. Mount. Unlucky. There you go. That's a nice ball to Ahmad. Ahmad on the ball. Unlucky. Yay! 600 subscribers. We reached 600 subscribers, people. Whether you're Amram in or Amram out, This channel is for you, but my position is that I am Amorim out, guys. Just to let you know. It doesn't mean it's a channel, it's an Amorim hate channel, as some will call it. But I don't like Amorim. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, free kick. Steve says, I really don't think United or Liverpool or Tottenham will sack any manager before the end of the World Cup. Yeah, I feel like I feel like happened as well, Steve. I feel like Man United's persistence with Amorim, even though he should have got fired based on what's happened. Oh, here we go. Well done, Mason Mount. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Brian. I knew Brian and Bruno was going to do something like that. Oh, unlucky, guys. That's nice football, though. Decent. Decent. We listen, Bournemouth are under pressure. We're not letting Bournemouth out, bro. Look at this. Look at Lenny Euro flipping closing down and whatnot. Ah, Mason Mount's ball. Oof. Give it to Ahmad. Ah, unlucky. This is not bad football, guys. I like what I'm seeing so far. The way we're moving the ball. The way that we're moving the ball, I like it. Man, big up Allhan as well in the chat. Yeah, I mean, based on what I'm seeing so far, first 22 minutes, this looks good. Like I said, give the manager credit where credit's due. The manager looks like he set us up nice. Usually I'll criticize the way he set us up, but so far we look to be set up well. You know, and so you have to give Ruben Amorim some credit here. I'm not his biggest fan, but there's Cunha. Unlucky. Unlucky Cunha. All right, corner to Man United. This is what I want. This is what I want. We scored the first goal. Go and get a second goal. Attack. Keep attacking. This is better. This is better for Man United. See, Amorim, when I see stuff like this, I will start liking you more and I will shift my position. I will shift my position. Because with new evidence in front of you, you got to keep evaluating. You got to keep assessing things. This is good, what I'm seeing. 23 minutes gone. Oh! Ah. You spend more time on what the manager is doing wrong versus the players not performing. I mean, what do you want me to say, TK? How many times do you want me to say that this player didn't play that well? How many times do I need to say Brian and Bruno didn't play that well or Cunha didn't play that well? I don't know what else you want to say apart from they didn't play that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's maybe what you hear and what you focus on. Because I do talk about the players, and obviously for you, it's multifaceted. And I don't know what else to say apart from the fact it's not just the manager. I don't like me saying the manager's not good enough doesn't mean that I think the players are perfect. Yeah, I have. Oh, and look at Ahmad. I have very strong opinions, as I always say. And one of my strong opinions is that the manager is just not good enough. That is my strong opinion. I think we need one of the best managers in the world at one of the best football clubs in the world. I don't really understand how. Oh, Bumo, unlucky. How the manager not being good enough is a position that is wrong. For me, I don't think he is. But I understand you want me to highlight that the players are not good enough more. You want me to focus more and speak on the fact that we don't have good enough players. And once I do that, then maybe TK will believe that I'm being more level-headed. So I don't know. Maybe I will say the players are not good enough 5 times in a match. And if I say it 5 times while watching a match, that will be enough for people to be like, okay, he's being level. No, no, I'm being generous about. I don't like what will. How many times, yeah, do I need to criticize a players for you to be satisfied that the problem is multifaceted? Because we all know it's multifaceted. We're all intelligent to understand that. So these are genuine questions, because the manager controls most of what you see. The manager is the manager, so he has to get the brunt of things. Always. If my team is doing crap, then my manager gets pulled in office and gets told, why is the team not doing well? It's always the manager. So I hate what you're saying, TK. But especially with the manager's comments recently about what he said about the youth and stuff. Come on, man. You shouldn't be saying these things, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. I can't respect any manager that throws academy players under the bus, TK. I can't do it. There's certain things I just can't. It's principled man, bro. I can't do certain things when it comes to certain manager or not. 27 minutes gone. We're still doing well. Oh, yeah. Ahmad is staying further up, which is good. Ooh. Oh, Bournemouth's got a bit of possession now. United have fallen back into their shape. Yeah, this is probably more like it. Oh no! Wow! What a save! He didn't know anything. Yeah, he didn't know anything about that. They went straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, look at this run. That run was crazy. We are lucky. It went straight at Lemens, bro. All right. They've had a chance. That is a really big chance, to be honest. Any side of the goalkeeper that goes in. So let's be careful, people. Ah, that ball was not good. Cass. He sliced that ball to Brian and Bumo. Mm. I feel like we're gonna go through a. I mean, games happen in phases, right? Games happen in phases, and I feel like we're going through that phase where we just need to lock in. Bournemouth are gonna have the bit of the ball now. Like they haven't had the ball really this half, so they're gonna go through their phase where they have a bit of control of the ball, and we just need to lock in. Oh, that's a nice touch there. Foul. Handball? No. Oh, Clive ran off. Just ran off the back of somebody there. Oh, Semenyo. Nice. Good defending. Bruno. No, it's not good. What's Mason Mount doing? And Mason Mount is almost like, you know what Mason Mount is doing, yeah? Mason Mount is almost like joining the midfield three to make midfield two, should I say, to make it a three. Yeah, look at where Mason Mount is now. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that was he should laid it off there, Clive. Yeah, I feel like Mason Mount, yeah, is like joining the midfield two to make it a three a bit more than he usually does. It's almost, yeah, like we're playing a 5-3-2. We're almost playing a 5-3-2. We're still playing a back five with Ahmad and Diallo. I mean Ahmad and Dallo. But I feel like Mason Mount, yeah, is kind of playing in the midfield three almost. Yeah, let me. This is a bit strange, isn't it? Oh, Lenny Euro, it's a foul. It's not yellow, just a foul, man. Just a foul. It's all right. It's all right. That's fine. We'll take that. 32 minutes on the clock, 1-0. We're allowing Bournemouth back into the game a little bit more. Like I said, games, we go through certain phases where you have to defend. I'm just getting a bit nervous, conscious that, Bournemouth are starting to play a bit of football now. Oh, that's a nice turn. Oh, Semenyo. Here we go. Counter attack. What can we do here? Nice. Ahmad, counter attack. This is what we do best. Ahmad. Oh, Diallo. Ahmad. What a run from Ahmad. I'm not going to lie, yeah. I keep saying this to you guys all the time. Ahmad is my favorite player, guys. I think he's the best footballer at the football club. Whenever you hear interviews by, Diogo Dallo and all these guys, who's the best footballer, who's the best dribbler? Some people think they're gonna say Cunha, and then everyone's like, no, Dallo. I love watching Ahmad, bro. Look at him. Oh, that run from Ahmad. Nah, man. I like little Ahmad, bro. Sorry, my favorite player, man. Love watching him play, man. So light-footed, so free. We're so lucky to have Ahmad. Oh, here we go. Can we counter? Brian. Oh, Cunha. Don't shoot, Kunz. Cunha. Unlucky. Unlucky Cunha. Ahmad. Do something here, man. Bruno. Yeah, that's nice. Back to Lenny. Just keep it. Just be nice. Well done. See? What I've always said about United that we don't do well, yeah? We don't pin teams back, yeah? And keep rotating the ball and then go again. The way that like Man City do it, the way that Arsenal do it. We need to learn how to keep possession. Oh my lord. Oh, Mbumo. Oh, that would have been such a goal. What a cross. We've put in about two or three really good crosses into the box this half. Yeah, Brian, man, you should got on target, bro. I know he was I know he was stretching, guys. I know he was stretching, but Brian and Bumo on the stretch. I just want to help him. I wish I'm 6'5". Brian and Bumo was like 5'3". I wish I could give him some of my height in that moment. Give him some of my long legs, bro. You can have some of it. you know. But yeah, Steve says, "Well, you will miss him definitely after this game." Yeah, what's happening, Steve? Actually, because I've been told Mazraoui is not available today because Mazraoui's actually gone to Afcon already. But Brian and Boom and Ahmad were allowed to play this game, right? And after this game, they're gonna go to Afcon. So this is the last time we're gonna see these two, Brian and Boom and Ahmad, for maybe a month, I think. Oh, this is a good move. This is a good move. Oh, we are lucky. They listen. Bournemouth move the ball. Yeah, when they're ready, Bournemouth can move the ball. You know, look at this. Bournemouth can move the ball, bro. This is why they were flipping in top four. Because you can tell, yeah, that when Bournemouth football clicks, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to watch. But we right now under Ruben Amorim in this game are playing some decent football ourselves. So you got to give the manager some credit. He's had a tough week. The manager. He's been cussed out by all the fans because of his press conference and certain things he said. And to be honest, that's gonna happen. From what I know about this manager, his mouth is a bit loose. His mouth is a bit loose, right? But if he can coach us to play like this, then he might be on the right track. He might be on the right track, guys. Either way, the manager is here. We're not going to get rid of him. He's not going anywhere. So all we can do is hope that he continues to set the team up in the best way possible. Luke Shaw, that's not a free kick, man. But 38 minutes gone, guys. Look where Luke Shaw is. He's technically playing centre back, yeah. And this is where I want us to highlight. He's technically playing centre back, Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw is just committing a foul almost halfway through the opponent's box. That's how high up he was. When I keep telling you, this guy here is no longer reactive. He's now he's just doing things just without being told to do things. He's just attacking and like Casemiro, Cass. Uh, Cass, bro. Oh, big up TK. TK, I was just annoyed, bro, because I felt like I I dislike the manager a lot more. I dislike him a lot more than I put on. I have to hold back, yeah, my disdain for him because I don't want to alienate people and I try to be level headed because I don't like this guy at all. But I try to be like, do you know what? Look for the positives and all these things. So when I get told that I'm not being level headed, I'm always like, bro. Oh no! 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 Semenyo, Semenyo, man. Oh. But TK, I will try to be better. I will try to be better, TK. I will. I will. I will try to be better, TK. I'm in a confrontational mood anyway. Oh my gosh. Let me read this again. Luke Shaw out of position. Semenyo, bottom corner. Oh man, what has happened there, bro? I don't understand what happened there. Look at Mason Mount, they're screaming. Mason Mount is saying, come and close him down. Come and close him down. What a finish, though. That finish the post as well. Oh, man. It's so annoying because I was literally saying how. This is what happens in football, guys, man. I was literally saying, listen, it doesn't change anything. Luke Shaw made a mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake. It doesn't change the fact that Luke Shaw has had a good season. People make mistakes. It's just annoying that I was talking talking about Luke Shaw, giving him credit. Finish. Ah, and he made a mistake like that. Oh man. Do you know what it is? Yeah, this is a very interesting game because I feel like this should have been. We could have easily been 2-0 up. And as it's annoying to concede a goal, it is annoying. We've just conceded, but I feel like we we've shown enough in the 40 minutes that we've been playing football that we can score at least 2 or 3 goals today. So, and I've always said to beat Bournemouth, we need to score about 2 or 3 goals. So I don't really feel nothing's changed, but let's see what happened. Let's see how. Whoa. Oh, Semenyo, bro. You put your hand on his Dallow's face. Bro, don't put. Why you gotta put your hand in his face? You can push him, you can barge him, but you put your hand in his face, bro. What the hell's going on, people? Oh, yo, Steve. Steve, man, we can't have people be like saying, yeah, the opposition scored so you can get your points on fantasy. Steve is a funny guy, bro. We can't be celebrating the opposition scoring, bro. So many of just put his hands in Dallos. I didn't want to see what. Both got yellow. Yeah, Semenyo lost his head. You see his teammate. You can see Semenyo's teammate. Yeah, was like proper. Semenyo's teammate saw it. He's like, bro, calm down. Yeah, Semenyo's lucky though for grabbing his neck like that. Yes, TK's right. TK's right. Don't forget, was it last season? No, yeah, TK. It was 2 seasons ago when Casemiro just grabbed someone's neck and he got red carded, and Semenyo did the same thing. He got yellow. It is what it is, man. Life is not. It's consistency. The consistency is not consistent. No, 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 no. Oh man, I don't like supporting Man United. But let's not act like this game was going to be easy, guys. It started off well. We were playing some decent football, crisp football. First 20 minutes, I was impressed, and I said to myself, "Let's just relax, man. Let's just relax because we don't know." And now look, corner to Bournemouth. There we go. But to be honest, I don't know how Man United can play without Ahmad and Brian, especially against Newcastle. Yeah, I don't know, TK Steve. I mean, at the end of the day, here we go. Ooh, wow. Is that head injury from Bruno? Did Bruno? Oh, nice. That's nice, Cunha. Unlucky. the question is to you guys: could the manager be doing more to prepare us for life without Brian and Bumo and Ahmad? As in trying other people there, like for the last 20 minutes, taking off like the Brian and Bumo and putting, I don't know, Cunha there, or last 20 minutes of this game, assuming that we're winning, play Dorgu right wing back just to prepare him. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking out loud. Is it going to be like a big slap in the face when Ahmad and Brandon Bumo? Oh, nice. Sure. Oh, Ahmad, don't shoot, please, Brian. And Bumo, give it to. Ahmad is there, Brian. Just pass it to him. Bro, we need to use Ahmad, bro. Don't be afraid to use him. All right, so the referee has brought it back for the free kick on Bruno. All right, we'll take the free kick, I guess. I mean, this is a set piece league, so let's see what we can do. TK says we started well, then reverted to playing down to lower clubs level. Typical. The first 5 minutes or second. Oh yes, yeah. I hear what you're saying, TK. I feel like we'll always have moments in every game where the opposition is on top, and it's how you handle those moments. Humble and how you handle those moments are important. You're gonna have a little 5 or 10 minute spell where the opposition do things. How compact are we? How focused are we? There we go. Corner to us. Casemiro. My guy, Cass. My guy, Cass. Casamizzle for shizzle. Lee for the bizzle. Don't know. Yes. Cass M Hero. I like Cass. Listen, I will talk about my biases. And my biases are I'm not a fan of the manager, so I'm a bit negative towards the manager. And my biases are I am very biased for Ahmad and I am biased for Casemiro. I like Casemiro. I defend him a lot. Those are a few of my biases. Well done, Casemiro. He's always this guy. Okay, I can't say always because I hate when people say always. He doesn't always do it, but he often comes up with these headers, bro. Yeah, the goalkeeper. The thing about the goalkeeper there, yeah, is that because he went down, yeah. I'm always saying, listen, the balls that bounce right in front of you, yeah, they are crazy because you have to like assume how high it's gonna bounce, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, man. Casemiro proper headed the ball and scored in Fergie time, boy. Proper. All right, see, 2-1. Let's see what happens next year when Bournemouth attack. If we can just keep everything locked, keep our focus, keep our shape. Because when Bournemouth were attacking, we just looked like we were scrambling all over the place. Is this game going to be some sort of 4-3 game? Because we look like we can score, and they look like they can score. What a ball in like that? What a ball in from that Bournemouth player? Yeah, man. They look like they can score. We'll take that. Well done, lads. That's the 5 minutes. 50 minutes have been played. Blow the whistle, referee. There you go. Listen, TK says we have the most set piece goals in the Prem. Ah, that means we can't even talk to Arsenal anymore. Is that 100% fact? We have the most set piece goals in the Prems. I want to know what percentage of our goals are set. How many goals have we scored altogether then? Now you got me curiously thinking. How many goals have we scored via set pieces? Because we were literally talking about Arsenal. It's half time, by the way, guys. Half time, 2-1 to Manchester United. Um, we've been talking to Arsenal and literally cussing them out, calling them Stoke FC, saying that you can only score via set piece. All of these things, only for TK to be now saying that we actually have the most amount of goals. We actually have the most amount of set piece goals. Literally, how? Listen, we can't be hypocrites, innit? When Arsenal are doing it, it's wrong. When Arsenal are doing it, they're Stoke FC and they're not good. But apparently, we have the most amount now. Football works like that, guys. Football's a funny sport. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys are saying about that first half. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this game is there for us to win. Yes, Bournemouth scored, but I think we're more threatening than Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth will continue to push for the equalising goal, and we like that. Man United, this team, we like the counter attack. We listen under Fergie, we were that team anyway. Under Fergie, we loved to counter attack, and under this manager, we are very much a decent counter-attacking team. I mean, the stat is clear. The stat is clear. We score a lot of our goals when we have less of the ball. We win a lot of our matches when we have less of the ball. So I can assume that if Bournemouth want to equalise and they come at us, and they could equalise, but the more they push for the equalising goal, the more they push their back line forward to the halfway line, the more desperate they become, the better for us as Man United. So that's why I'm like, I'm not too worried. Maybe I should be. Maybe I've been here before and I've spoken all positively and I'll be like, yeah, we're going to win the game. And then second half starts and we concede 2 goals and we're 3-2 down and we lose the game 5-2. I just can't see that happening. Touch wood. I just can't see that happening today. Like, I think the spaces that are there, because there's a lot of space in behind Bournemouth's backline, and when Bournemouth defending, if we can get a passing right, give it to Ahmad, give it to Cunha quicker, release the ball quicker, there's more goals in this game, guys. We can see it. We can see it. There's more goals in this game. So I think we'll go on to win this game. Touch wood. I don't like predictions anymore. Not with this team. But we had 10 each with Gunners and Casemiro made it 11. Oh no. But I guess we've probably scored less goals than Arsenal. So I guess we've scored a higher percentage of our goals as set piece goals. I would assume, TK. Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know. Chelsea 8 cherries. Chelsea 8 cherries 6 Spurs 6. Oh, as in the amount of, as in set piece goals. Sorry, 8 6. We've got 10. Oh, there's only 2 more. Oh, we've got 11 now. Only 3 more than actual cherries themselves. Spurs have 6. See, it's funny, isn't it? Football's so funny. We literally were saying Arsenal are Stoke FC. Are we gonna call ourselves Stoke FC now? Are we gonna start saying that we are Stoke FC? I don't think so. That's what you call bias, people. That's what you call bias. When another team does it, it's something, but when you do it, it's okay. It's fine. No, but it's funny because we're all like that. Even me, I'm like that too. It's humans, bro. It's funny though. It is funny. Um, we are yes, we are cooking them, said Dara, but we gotta be careful though, Dara. Yeah, we're playing well, Dara. In fact, Dara, what is your assessment of the game actually? I know you said we're cooking them, but what's your general assessment? And how have you guys interpreted the way that we're playing? Because my interpretation, yeah, of what I'm seeing, and tell me if I'm wrong, is it's still the same system, but I see Mason Mount, yeah, playing in a midfield three with Bruno and Casemiro, and Cunha and Mbumo as split. That's what's happening. We got the back three as usual: Leniro and Luke Shaw, Heaven in the middle. We got Dallo and Ahmad pushing up, as wingers. And I keep saying the system works best, guys, if we play attacking players at wing back and push them up, like the way Ahmad's playing today. But the difference is in the system today is that I can see Mount is appearing in that middle a lot more. Rather than playing two and having three floating tens, what I see is we are playing three in midfield and Cunha and Mbumo are just popping up. I mean, Mbumo's more or less a striker, but Cunha and Mbumo are just popping up everywhere. That's what I see in terms of the structure of today's game, and that's a slight difference. So the manager has, let's keep it 100. I know me and TK had a little argument, had a disagreement earlier on in the show, but let's keep it 100. The manager's weird. He says he never changes, and he never change. And while this is not a change of formation as such, well, hold on, is it a change of formation? It is. It's both. The manager, even though it's a small change, it is a change. It is an adaptation. It is. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're in a very strange place. That goal from Semenyo, though, guys. I'm looking back at it and I'm like, when you hit the perfect spot inside of the post, you can't. What else could Semenyo do? The inside of the post, bro. That shot was so good, so good. Um, TK, apologies for coming in the chat and dropping that comment to start. Yeah, maybe that's probably why it threw me off. It was like the first. It was a long comment, and also TK is one of the leaders in the chat as well. So I know TK has sway. He has power as one of the top dons. Top donnies in the chat, if not the top don in the chat. Um, so he has responsibility to like everything I say. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Dara said we should have two more goals. Dara, I agree. I agree. Ahmad is ripping his fullback apart. My guy, bro. Give the ball to Ahmad. That's what we need to do, bro. Just give it. When Ahmad's in space, just give it. Just keep giving it to him, and we're gonna score more goals. That's what we got to do. Dara says first 25 minutes we were bombarding them, then we laid back and just hit them on a counter after the first goal. Yeah, that high line was like an open door to score. I see what you're saying, Dara. I kind of agree. But like I said, one of them ones where people say the first 25 minutes was like this and then the second was like that. I'm always like, football goes through those. You can't keep the ball all the time. Like Man City have periods of time when the opposition has the ball, but it's what you do in those periods. Whenever like the opposition's on top and having their bit of possession, what are we doing? Are we falling back into some deep block and inviting them on us? Are we still maintaining a high line? Are we still being aggressive and attacking our players? Are we being a bit more passive? I feel like sometimes we're a bit nervous when the other team has the ball and they're bopping the ball around. We can sometimes look scatterbrainy like we don't know where to be. Certain players don't know where to run, who to pick up. I see that with us a lot. I don't really see that too much with Arsenal. I feel like everyone kind of knows what they're doing, especially when you're playing four at the back. I feel like it's easier because everyone knows who their man is. Sometimes when you play five at the back, you got like an extra man spare, and it's like, that's your man. No, that's your man. Well, one of us got to get him. Well, not me. Not like the ownership sometimes isn't always there when we play five at the back. I'm always thinking, how do we concede so many goals when we actually play a back five and we still concede so many? And I feel like one of the issues we have with a back five, like I said before, is I've seen sometimes even when we have three defenders to one attacker, the no one takes responsibility because sometimes the other player thinks the other player is gonna pick the man up. Does that make sense, people? Maybe it's like too many cooks. The too many cooks spoil the broth analogy. When you got too many players there marking just one player, sometimes it's not always the best thing, I think. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, people. TK said kiss the Don's being on. No, I'm joking. No, I need to do better. I need to do better at handling criticism. How about that? How about that? How about we both concede, TK? I need to do better at handling criticism. As a grown ass man, I can say that. Yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. Dara says 3-1 and it's done. Yep. Second goal. Second goal. Third goal. So okay, Dara, what are we saying then? Third goal then Kobe Mainoo. Third goal then bring on Kobe Mainoo. All right, if we score a third goal very soon, I'm kind of wanting the manager to start playing a team that he's going to play when Brian and Bumo and Ahmad leave. So if let's, I don't know, man, because 3-1, the problem is that the manager is he's a very scared manager. He's very defensive. So I can see us at 3-1 and the manager doesn't really make those changes because he's still scared that we might concede two goals. But ideally, guys, if we are 3-1 up with like 20 minutes to go at Old Trafford, somewhere we're not really expected to concede two goals, I want him to start thinking ahead now and take off a Brandon Bemo, take off an Ahmad, and maybe start to play the team that you're going to play when they leave. Because let's say you're going to play, I don't know, Kobe Mainoo in the right 10. I'm just giving an example. Let's say you're going to do rather than Brian and Bemo, and you're going to play Dorgu at right wing back rather than Ahmad. I'm just giving you an example, guys. I don't know whether he's going to do this or not. With 15 minutes ago, bring on those two players in those positions. Let them taste the victory. Let them be part of a winning team. So the next game on Saturday or whatever it is, when you do start them, it's just going to be better for you. What's this called? Future proofing, future planning. You know what I mean? Office language. So that's kind of what I want to see, assuming we score the third goal and we wrap the game up. Need a quick goal in the second half to crush Cherry's will to play. I agree. Shivam said that should have been saved by Shivam, you think so? Inexperience showed he'll become better. You really think so, Shivam? I think that's a good finish, Shivam. And when I looked at Semenyo's goal and it hit the post, bro. When somebody shoots and it hits the inside of a post, it's like the side netting shots. When someone shoots and it hits the side netting, you gotta be like, should the goalkeeper? I don't know. Maybe you're right, Shivam. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. I'm just saying, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I feel like that was a good shot from Semenyo. But I'm with you though, Shivam, in the sense that Lemens isn't perfect and he will get better. I think Lemens has good goalkeeping. I always talk about this, fundamentals. If someone has good fundamentals that we can build on, I don't mind. Like, I defended Onana for a long time, you know me, but I've always said Onana's fundamentals, mm, they're off. They're off. He's made it as a goalkeeper. He survived as a goalkeeper, and he's still a good goalkeeper, but he didn't possess that some of the basic stuff that I want to see. There we go. We've kicked off. Is it? How have we kicked off second half like this? That's so strange, guys. But the second half has kicked off, people. But Lemens, I can see how Lemens can get better. I think we'll find Lemens. I think he'll be a fine goalkeeper. Um, I got no really big issues with Lemens, apart from the fact that we should just take our time and not call him the next Peter Schmeichel. Other than that, I think Lemens will be fine, guys. Shivam says, no! Fuck, man. Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this shit, man. This is crap. All right. These are the new rules, guys. And I tried to implement them the last game. We need to stop talking like we're going to win the game when we're only 2-1 up. I have to manage my brain and manage my who's injured on the floor. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even looking at the screen. All I saw was the net ripple. What a finish! Once again, the post and in. Oh, look at this control. First touch, smack. Another inside post finish. The goalkeeper can't do anything about those. Listen, if Dallo wasn't injured, I don't know what difference he would have made because the move happened on the left hand side. It wasn't even on Dallo's side. But listen, it's not our fault. Yeah, it's nobody's fault in the chat that we conceded a goal. Obviously not. But this talk about us winning 3-1 and 4-1 and all these things, I'm just like, oh, I feel like this is the second time it's happened where we've got ahead of ourselves in the chat. Yeah, we started speaking that we're gonna win the game. And then second half starts, and then man, oh man. All right, these are the new rules. Yeah, no one's allowed to talk about us winning the game unless we're winning by 5 goals. Man United have to be 5 goals up at half time before we can ever start talking about winning anything. Yeah, those are the rules now. I'm tired of being. I'm tired of being 2-1 up and feeling comfortable, or 1-0 up and feeling comfortable, then coming out as the second half and just capitulate. I'm tired of this. So to manage my mental health, I'm no longer going to be talking like even if we're playing great football and we're by far the better team. I don't trust these guys anymore. So even if we're winning 2-1 and we should be winning 10-0, I'm not going to talk like we're going to win the game anymore. I'm going to stop doing it, or at least try to stop doing it. No, not on stream. So super on my chin and going on stream. Man. Oh man. I'm just annoyed now. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm annoyed at myself because it's like, like a child that doesn't learn. I feel like I'm not learning, and that's not usually me. I'm usually quite objective in how I do things, but I feel like my emotions. No, it's not my emotions, bro. Because what I'm seeing with my eyes is Man United outplay Bournemouth. So based on what I'm seeing, I'm expecting United to come back second half and do their thing. It's just these players, bro. What the hell? All right, what's that load doing, man? Oh, Bruno. Oh no, no, no! I'm telling you stuff, guys. How I'm gonna lie, this is jokes. The emotional instability of United fans, bro. But it's all because of Man United, man. Look how unstable we are, bro. Look how unstable. Cass. Well done, Cass. Casemiro got his yellow. Casemiro, you had to get your yellow, didn't you? You had to get your yellow. What will a game be without Casemiro yellow? Uncle Cass. Uncle Cass. Ah. TK, I was about to read a comment, yeah. I was about to read TK's comment before the goal went in about Heaven and Euro and how good they're playing. And then we just conceded another goal. We've conceded 2 goals today. I'm yeah, that goal was on shore. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't gonna put too much on Lemens with that goal. Dara says, "No, those subs are gonna fry us if you do that." Oh my! All right, free kick to Bournemouth. All right, Shivam, you can speak now, Shivam, about on Lemens. Shivam, come out of the corner, come out of the stones. Shivam, speak on Lemens. I Lemens was at fault with the Danny Welbeck free kick, Brighton. That wasn't in the corner at all, and he just went through his hands. He was at fault of another free kick. No, that bit when he flapped, and I kept cussing how he flapped. It wasn't. I don't think it was at fault for any of the first 2 goals, but that goal there, that's the goalkeeper's side. I don't know, guys. I think Lemens was at fault for that one. I don't think he should have scored that goal. I think like most goalkeepers would have saved that, guys. I don't want to go too hard on Lemens, but I think with that one, Shivam, I agree with Shivam. I agree with you when it comes to the free kick goal. I think the free kick goal Lemens should have saved it. Definitely, 100%. It wasn't exactly. It was in the corner, but it wasn't exactly in the corner as well. And it kind of went over his hand. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the manager, and I've said why, but I don't know, yeah, if you can blame this on the manager, bro. Like I don't know because you can't. Nothing's changed. The same team that was bopping bopping Bournemouth around the whole park here for 20 minutes is still the same team that's on the pitch right now. Nothing's changed. So what's happened? The players. We have to be consistent. If we are bopping it around the park for 20 minutes and we're saying the manager looks like he did something good here today, and it's the goalkeeper looking at it again, bro. The goalkeeper has to do what? Why is the wall? Why is the wall just like it's got so much spaces? That's not a wall, bro. That's a fucking that's some billards that you can drive through. It's not a wall. Oh man, I can't believe that, bro. I literally said, yeah, that we played so well, but I also said that we're a team, yeah, and we've seen this happen in second half where look at, don't forget Sunderland. Was it Sunderland where we were winning 1-0 and we came out and they scored 2 goals? Was it Sunderland? 2 goals in like 5 minutes. The same thing has happened. I literally did a video a couple of weeks ago about Man United's second half performance, right, and how we always capitulate. And then one time, was it against who do we face recently that we actually did well in the second half? Wolves. When in fact, rather than capitulating in the second half, we came out and we actually played better for once in the second half. That's not the rule, that's the exception to the rule. What we're seeing now is what we usually do, capitulating. Oh, man. In the second half. I don't know. Guys, what's happening here? Big up Fimi Ends if in the chat as well. How do I even do that? By the way, guys, in case you are aware, you might not be aware, I'm actually live vertically as well as horizontally, I guess. So I'm running actually 2 streams. I don't know how it's been done. Don't ask me. I'm not an IT guy. It's just been done. So right now there is the short version of my stream, lengthways, and there's also the wide version of my stream. I don't know which one you choose or how you choose or anything. I think you have to go to my channel and both options will be available if you go to the channel, whether you want to watch me wide or watch me long. That sounds so weird. Watch me wide or watch me long. I'm both. I'm wide and long. Pow! Pow! Don't know. But yeah. So yeah, YouTube are pushing this next feature, and so people like me are kind of testing it out. Small channels like me, beta testing. You know how we do. TK says Cass had to take a card. It's 3-2. 3-2 and the card. Cass is gonna have to be taken off. The problem is, yeah, we're gonna get worse because whenever Casemiro comes off the pitch, guys, we just don't look like a football team anymore. So around the 65th, maybe 70th minute, we're gonna have to take Casemiro off and bring on who? Ugate. 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 And that's not gonna be good, people. It's not gonna be good. Shivam says an evening full of joy suddenly turned into a nightmare. Shivam, that's why I'm singing, bro. I'm singing to soothe my brain. I need to be soothed. You know, when you just everyone has their soothing techniques. Some people shake their leg when they're anxious. Some people rub their thighs. Some people, Ruben Amorim scratches his neck. Pep Guardiola scratches his bald head. Go on, Ahmad. Everyone has their little thing, yeah? For me, sometimes it's singing, bro. Sometimes you sing to soothe yourself. You know? An evening full of joy suddenly turned into a nightmare. Says Shivam. No truer words have been spoken. All goals should have been saved. I don't know, Shivam. I dispute that a little bit, but I hear you. I hear you. You want more from the goalkeeper, don't you, Shivam? Here we go. Let's go. Let's play some football, guys, now, man. The game's not over. Uh, we're at Old Trafford. It's funny. I did say the game feels like a 5-4 game. It feels like that. It feels like we're trying something new and it looks good in parts, but structurally, we still don't understand it. That's why like Bournemouth can score 3 goals. I did say that as good as we do look in defence, oh, that's nice. We also look unsure. Go Ahmad, go Ahmad. Unlucky. Let's give the ball to Ahmad. Oh, nice. Well done, Luke Shaw. Let's go again, guys. Let's get back into the game. Come on. Luke Shaw. Chip ball over the top. Who's there? Oh, Ahmad. Is he going to get it? Is that Clivert? Ah, I knew Clivert was going to go down. Ah, annoying. Osborne. Steve says this team look like this team look like Make a Wish Foundation just giving gifts to others, bro. Oh, Kobe Mainoo's coming on. Kobe Mainoo coming on, and the crowd's getting they're applauding. Who's he coming on for? Cass. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. It's Casemiro's the anchor that we need in that midfield, bro. Like he's so he's so needed. His character, his profile, let's say, is needed. I mean, we can sell Casemiro, but we need to get a midfielder, a combative midfielder, like Anderson or Baleba. That is kind of like the Casemiro replacement. Osman says this is exactly what happens when you commend your team's performance at halftime. Yeah, I was in Football Manager. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true. Oz is right. In FM, if you do that, second half they come out, they're a bit too relaxed. They come out and they concede. There are more goals coming in this match. That is what I agree with I agree with TK in that one. I feel like we will see more goals. Every time I see the goal again, the free kick, I'm like, Lemens, you gotta save that, bro. You gotta save that. Dara says, "What the f just happened?" Dara, you just blinked, bro. You blinked, and in the space of you blinking, we conceded 2 goals. We went from 2-1 and being absolutely comfortable and thinking that we're gonna score 3 or 4 to now trying to stop conceding the fourth ourselves. We went from we're gonna score 4 goals today to let's stop Bournemouth from scoring their fourth goal. Oh man, football is a great sport, bro. It brings out so much emotion out of you. It's just sometimes I need to take a step back when I watch football, especially in these moments, and be like, "Chosen, it's just football, bro. You know that, right? You don't need to be so emotional." Put Manu on and see if he can deliver. That's the thing about subs, bro. They don't get to start games, and when they get brought on, they got to do a madness to justify their um their position. There we go. Boomo snatched at it. Brandon Beamer hasn't been great today, but again, as well, guys. One thing I'm noticing about the likes of Brandon Beamer is that Cunha can have a bad game, and Cunha might miss the next game. Cunha will get subbed. Brandon Beamer has bad games, but Brandon Beamer doesn't get subbed. He doesn't miss a game. He plays every game. Like what's his name? Like Bruno. Bruno has bad games, and yet the manager says Kobe Manu doesn't play because Bruno's in his position. I'm like, bro, I've seen Bruno play rubbish many times this season, and just, you don't sub him off. So I feel like Brian and Bumos have just having one of those games. And to be honest, second half, I don't think I've seen a lot of Cunha. Not a lot of him. Even though he's our striker, he's playing up front. That's a good run from Bruno. Well done, Bruno. Ahmad again. Pass the ball and Brian and Bumos wants to shoot. Oh, Oh, lucky from Dallo. Has Cunha been good this match? Haven't heard his name a lot. I think Cunha was alright in the first half. Cunha had he was good. A few of the nice, insightful, crisp passing was coming from him. But in the second half, both him and Mbumo, in my opinion anyway, they've been silent. I mean, one Bournemouth have had more of the ball anyway. Oh, look at Kobe Davis touch. Oh, nice. Don't shoot, Cunha. Cunha is such a random footballer. Cunha does things, yeah, where you're like, huh? Why are you trying to run through those four players, Cunha, when Ahmad's on the right for you to pass to? I said it many times. Cunha is a bit Bruno Fernandez ish, as in he will frustrate. Oh my gosh, he will frustrate you with some of his like brain spasm. He has a brain spasm every now and then. Give it to Cunha. Well done. Ah, ah, the keeper, the keeper almost touched it into his own net. All right, guys. Corner, Man United, set piece kings apparently. 11 goals from set pieces. Can we make it 12? Let's go. Casemiro's not on the pitch, and neither is Maguire. But what can we do without them? Oh, oh, unlucky. I thought that was in, guys. Get up, man. What happened to you? What happened? Oh, he's bringing on Martinez for who? I think this is TK. This is the example of what I'm saying. I don't really like this manager. We want to win a football match, and he's bringing on a defender, bro. I'm never gonna understand that, TK. This is where I'm like, the manager hasn't done too much wrong. Like the same players who were winning 2-1, who should have been winning 3-1, are still out there. It's on the players, but this is when the manager earns his money, right? He has to affect the game now. He has to do something now to change the game. This is where he gets. This is what he gets paid for. And I don't know. Maybe, maybe he's got something up his sleeve, but changing defenders. So he's got 15. Leniro for Martinez. What we doing then? Because Leniro for Martinez. Leniro's playing right centre back. Martinez is left footed. So what are we doing here? Are we gonna and mount on for Sesko? So we're playing now with a striker. So we're going back to our two tens of Cunha and Brandon Bumo, I assume, with Sesko up front. But who's playing centre back? If Lenny Euro, so Heaven, oh Dallo, what? Oh, we played a back four. I'm confused. No, it's still the same. He's put Luke Shaw at left wing back. So Dallo's playing right centre back almost. Brandon Bumo hasn't had a good game in the last four games, guys. He just hasn't. He hasn't played well for a while. He's scored goals, But fortunately for Brian and Bumo, he's actually scored goals and Cunha hasn't, and that's why people are talking about Cunha not playing well. But Brian and Bumo he hasn't played well either. It should be like the pressure should be on both of them, really. He's got like Brian and Bumo's got to get it on target, bro. I don't know if he's offside or anything, but he just skies it over the bar. It's just like, and the volley that he had as well, he skied it over the bar. Brian and Bumo's had opportunities, bro. He has, and he just hasn't put them to bed. Frustrating, but come on, guys. Come on, Brian. Come on, Cunha. We can. 20 minutes left. I also find it interesting, guys, and this is why I say TK. When I come and say this manager is a liar, he lies and he's a liar, and I don't like liars. This is why I'm saying he's a liar. You've heard the manager say that Kobe and Bruno cannot play together. What's happening right now is Kobe Manu and Bruno are playing together in a double pivot right now as we speak, as we can see. They are the two players that are now playing in that double pivot. Kobe Manu and Bruno. But he routinely says he's not going to play Kobe Manu because Bruno's in his position. We all know he's a liar, and we all know he lied. We all know that's not true. And he's proven right now that he can make a system. We're losing at the moment, and he's brought Kobe on, but he clearly thinks they can play together. Otherwise, he wouldn't have brought Kobe on for Casemiro. So what happens the next time the manager says he can't play Kobe and Bruno together? What happens the next time? Even though he's done it, and we can see that he can do it. Just don't lie. Oh my gosh, Dallo. Yeah, I mean this game shouldn't have got here. The way that we were playing, the way that we started the game, it shouldn't have got here. It shouldn't have got to the point where we're just desperate, where we're just scraping. Bournemouth looked comfortable. We look kind of void of ideas. We went from, listen, that ball went out of play, man. It should be a goal kick. We went from every single time we attacked, it looked like we could score in the first half. All the open space, all these things. We went from that to now. Whenever we attack, we look like we don't know what we're doing. When leading at half time at Old Trafford, we have never, ever, ever lost a game. And we're about to break that record under this manager again. We'll probably break that record. Come on, Ahmad. Go. 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 Yeah. I think that pass from Brian and Bumo, I think that pass from Brian and Bumo represents how Brian and Bumo has been playing football for the past 4 matches at Man United. I keep saying he has not played well. That pass from Brian and Bruno is absolutely a disgrace. That's a disgrace. It's a disgraceful pass. It's so bad. So it's nice from Kobe. Nice from Kobe. Oh, bro, look at Kobe. I hate when people try to talk to me about Kobe. He's the best midfielder we have at the football club, bro. Like when I see stuff like that, close control in between the lines, that sort of football, I'm like, bro, people are trying to convince me that this guy who was in the final of European final, all of a sudden can't get into Man United's team. Oof. I've seen a confident Kobe Mainoo play football. He's a breath of fresh air. I'm great footballer. We've seen him. We've seen how good he is, bro. Don't let someone brainwash you and manipulate you to thinking Kobe Mainoo is not an absolute baller. That you don't have eyes. You haven't seen him absolute ball out as an 18-year-old, as a 17-year-old. Let's see what we can do this free kick though. Let's see what we can do. Who's over the ball? Bruno. Of course it is. Why should I ask silly questions? Captain Magnifico. Fernandes, come on, Fernandes. Come on, Fernandes. Is he gonna shoot or is he gonna try something cheeky? Where's Mason Mount when you need him? Roll it to Mason. Mason Mount got sub. Come on, man. We should beat these fake Inter Milan people, bro. Like this. Come on, man. Bruno, just shoot into that through the gap. I'll just hard and low into the gap. Oh! 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 Individual brilliance. Love him or hate him. This is what Bruno Fernandes can do. This is what Bruno does, bro. His right foot, yeah, when he's ready, it can produce magic. And it often has. And today is one of those days. What a free kick, bro. What a free kick. What a free kick. Captain Magnifico. Bruno Fernandes. What a free kick. See? That the goalkeeper can't do anything about that. The Daniel Welbeck one, when the one that he scored, yeah, was almost in the middle of the goal against Le Mans. That goal there, the goalkeeper can't do anything about that, guys. That Bruno, take a bow. I'll always try to be level when it comes to Bruno and say Bruno, the way he plays football is not my cup of tea, but you cannot deny Bruno's numbers. You cannot deny Bruno's output. You cannot deny that. Listen, just like Casemiro comes clutch and other players have come clutch for us, you cannot deny that Bruno, love him or hate him, his time here, he has come clutch. He runs all the time. He never stops. Should he be in a double pivot? No. But he's a fire. He runs, runs, bro. Like, you can't say there's certain things about Bruno you just gotta you can't say, bro. Here we go. Cunha 4-3. What did I say, guys? This is like a 4-3 game. Look at him dancing. We were talking about Cunha and Mbumo. Literally, listen, football is right. I'm seeing twerking. Why am I seeing twerking in the corner of my eye? But Cunha, listen. TK, another set piece goal. But listen, I'm not gonna lie, TK. You're right, another set piece goal. But my lord, TK, was that a good free kick from Bruno, bro? That free kick from Bruno. Oh. So what we saying, guys? Yeah. So Bournemouth scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. We scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. So the next 5 minutes is Bournemouth's again, right? So Bournemouth are now going to score 2 goals in 5 minutes to make it 5-4, and then we have to score another 2 goals to make it 6-5, right? So is that what we're gonna do? Are we just exchanging goals? They score 2 goals in 5 minutes. We score 2 goals in 5 minutes. Cunha had to score. He had to score here. The simplest goal he'll ever score. That ball from Sesko was to Ahmad as well, you know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at the manager. Well done. This is what we're talking about, man. This is how it should have been, bro. Like, confidence is so important. Goals change a game. I bet the manager is probably thinking, like, this is when I gotta be like, listen, you know me, I'm Ruben Amorim out, yeah, but I have to keep it 100. I bet the manager is probably thinking to himself, but hold on, the same team that was bossing Bournemouth like for 20 minutes is now we now look like he's probably thinking, what the hell, bro? What the helly? But the players have come up trumps. They're doing their thing. Martinez is back. And also, we got Kobe Manu playing in the midfield and doing what? Right next to Bruno, where the manager said they'll never play. He's doing it, proving all of us right that this is his stubbornness. The only reason why he wasn't doing it is because people asked him to do it. The manager's like avoidance syndrome. I ain't doing anything you guys tell me to do. You guys tell me to change my system. I'm not doing it until I'm ready to do it. You guys tell me to play Kobe Manu. I'm not doing it until I'm ready to do it. That's our manager. But he did it today. He brought Kobe Manu on and he's looked good, bro. He's looked good and he's played beside Bruno. A game where we needed to score. We need to get back into the game. He took off the defensive midfield player, Casemiro, and rather than putting on Ugarte as he usually does, even though we want to win, he does that. This time he's taken off the DM and he's put an attack Manu player on because he knows we need to score. That's all we wanted. When we say Man United are attack team, we mean manager, stop putting on defenders when we want to win the game. Stop playing negatively when we want to win the game. And today, he took off Casemiro and he put on an attack. He put on Kobe. He did that. Well done, Ruben. And since Kobe's been on, some of his touches, some of his movement, his close control, the way that Bruno can't receive the ball in tight spaces, and Casemiro can receive the ball in tight spaces a little bit better. But do you know who can receive the ball in tight spaces? Kobe Manu. And some of his little passing and his movement in those little tight spaces while he's been on already has been really good. Wow, that's a foul. Ref, that's a push on Bruno, bro. Uh-oh, let's not get carried away now. Let's go. Low, that 4-3 goal, someone hit the reset button on the centre back face plant. That goal was a gift, bro. He just basically said, "Hey, Cunha." You know what I'm like? And thing is, he set up Cunha nicely. The the deflection of the defender was perfectly weighted for Cunha, bro. Perfectly, perfectly weighted. No, what is happening? What is happening? Somebody explain it to me. What the hell, man? Oh my gosh. How did we concede from this position? Oh, Ahmad. It came off Ahmad. It's been, oh, man. Oh, where was Martinez? Martinez, you should. Martinez, bro. That's your man, bro. Oh, you said too much space. You should be in closer, Martinez, bro. Why did he have that much space, man? What is happening? This match is stupid. This match is dumb. I don't know what else. I don't know what other words to use apart from what I'm watching is this. This is like a Tottenham Man United match, like in the 2000s, because Tottenham United matches were crazy. Like I said, we scored our 2 goals in 5 minutes. They're gonna score their 2 goals now, so they've still got a couple more minutes to score their second, and then we're gonna have to wait, and then we're gonna score 2 goals. That seems to be how the game goes, right? This is this game is. How do you even analyze this game as a whole? Like the defenses in this game were just non-existent. Sloppy things, all like loads of individual mistakes. Like I think like Martinez should have been closer to that defender, but obviously that ball it came off Ahmad. I feel like Ahmad kicked it. The goal that Cunha just conceded, right? I mean Cunha just scored was a mistake by Bournemouth. Shaw made an individual error for a goal as well. There's been individual mistakes in a lot of the goals that have happened today. Just and not just like not just big individual mistakes. It's little small things. Like Lemens should have saved the free kick. It's a weird game, guys. It's one of those weird. It's a strange game. A very very strange game to watch. TK said it's a bear league style match. Man, what do we do, bro? This is crazy. We've scored 4 goals at Old Trafford. 4 goals at Old Trafford and not winning the game. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes left, man. 3 minutes left. Let's see what you could do. Cunha. Like Cunha passed it and Bumo could have been better. If he was more precise, I think Mbumo was through there. And Bumo, he's just not had a good game, has he, Brian? This is where Kobe has to earn his money. It's where people's like, Kobe needs to run back, get back in your shape, defend. There we go. This is what I'm saying. We just don't look good defending at all. Take your time. Sesko, you can't do it by yourself. Come back. Sesko's, he just looked uncomfortable and awkward, bro. He just never looked like he knew what he was doing or he had the ball under control. He just looked tall and awkward with the ball just then. I've always said to you guys this. You guys, some people hate Joshua Xerxes, right? But I've always said I think Xerxes does more than Sesko does when he plays. I think he does. But I think Sesko's a new toy. It's a new toy, right? 90th minute for big up Fimiens in the chat, man. It's not looking good, bruv. This is a crazy game, man. But there's a goal here, man. There's a goal here. There's a winning goal for one of these teams. And I have no idea where it's gonna come from. There we go. Oh, mainly it's just so nice on the ball. Don't shoot, Cunha. Oh, I'm never, ever, 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 ever. Has Cunha done that little stone thing? No little stone things you put on your back and they leave that red mark. Cunha's got these two big coupling or cup cup. I don't like to say cupping. Cupping sounds weird, bro. But yeah, it looks like he's done that on his neck, Cunha. Unless the plague is back or something. I don't know. 8 minutes. Thank you. Manna from heaven. Fergie, the spirit of Fergie is still here. 8 minutes extra. Come on. Cunha's coming off. Cunha ain't coming off. Bare headless chicken moments making this feel like a mid-table clash from the 90s on a Blair. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I'm watching the game, Osman, thinking the game started well. We started playing some good football, but a lot of the goals have been the most bozo goals. And not just bozo goals, they've been weird goals. Like a man slipping and the ball coming off and off his feet and just going straight to Cunha. Or Amad Diallo chasing a man back and managing to kick the ball through on goal perfectly to the Bournemouth player who just slotted it. What? That's a weird, like, the strange goals. Long throw from Semenyo. And we've wasted so many opportunities. How many times have Brandon Boomer had the ball to shoot and he's just skied it over the bar? At least 3 times Brandon Boomer has had decent opportunities to get the ball on target or to score, and he's just not done it. Nice Cunha. Nice Cunha. Whenever people say, what's Cunha done? Cunha will do something like that and remind people what he's about. Give it to... Oh my Lord. Oh. Bro, this is what I'm saying. We got to make more of these opportunities, bro, when we get them. Oh, so bad. So frustrating, people. This game is a game of clowns with all due respect to clowns. Bournemouth didn't play good today. You're right. Brandon Boomer's come off for Xerxes. Bournemouth haven't played that well either. We haven't played that well. It's been, I don't know. How do I even, what kind of game's it been? How do you even analyze this game? And Dorgu's come on. Hmm. I feel like this game also has summed up the Premier League. It's been mid. The Premier League this season's been mid. And this game, even though there's been a lot of goals, oh, what's this ref doing now? What free kick are you giving for why? There we go. Oh, what's the point of having 8 minutes added on when for the whole like 8 minutes Bournemouth are gonna have the ball and they're gonna keep the ball in the corner as well. This is not cool, man. I'm already starting to think of spinning it in a positive way. At least we didn't lose, but we could still lose. I'm probably gonna concede from the corner now that I've said that. Here we go. I mean, they could score here. So don't forget, we got like Mainu, Dorgu, Martinez. We don't Dallo. We don't have really like Dallo's bit. I guess Dallo's probably like 5'11", 6 foot, but we don't have giants. Heaven is the tallest footballer we have on the pitch. No, we have at the back. I mean, Sesko's quite tall. They could score here. What a save by Lemens. That was it. That was a 5-4 moment. That was a 5-4 moment. What a save. I thought I was in. Oh my gosh. Ah man, that's annoying. 2 minutes to go on Bournemouth free kick. It's done, guys. 4-4 draw. It's gonna end. What a promising start to the game. One thing that this goalkeeper is not so far is not doing well with the pace, the speed of the shots. The Danny Welbeck shot beat him because it was hit really quickly. The Semenyo shot speed really, really quickly. The free kick that he should have saved, the reason why he didn't save it is because the ball was hit with such power. I feel like the speed of the shots in the Premier League, and I think I said this before he came, I think he's going to have to get used to how hard that ball is struck in this league. The ball is struck pretty hard in this league. I don't know about the Belgium league, but the keeper seems to be beaten by pace, by the speed of the balls. I mean, anyone can get beaten by speed. Any goalkeeper can. 1 minute left. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kobe, bro. That's so annoying. Why did Kobe just head the ball? Bro, Kobe was standing here in so much space. He could have chested that down and started playing football. He just headed it to nobody. This is a, I'm so annoyed about this game. I'm annoyed about this game because our team's going to get worse. Our team's going to get worse over the next month, and we really need to win this game before these guys go to AFCON. And we should have. Do you know what things happened also? I feel like because we've tried something slightly new today, I feel like our defensive structure was a bit confusing from some of these players. Like even that last goal, the fourth goal, Martinez didn't even know where to stand, didn't know where to be. Once again, I didn't know if he thought that was his man to pick up or not. I don't know. Should have been 5-4. That should have been 5-4. We should have lost the game. The referees, yeah, he's right. Referees enjoying this game a bit too much. There you go, guys. Flipping heck. How do you assess that one, people? How do you assess that? What have we just witnessed? Take a breath, man. What a game, man. I understand. I'm going to be somebody who's able to understand many different emotions right now. Many different emotions. I can see the perspective. We should have won the game. We capitulated. I can also see the perspective. Do you know what? The players showed fight. I can see the perspective of neither team played well. You know, neither team really played well, or neither defenses played well. I can see the perspective of people who are coming out who are going to say that, do you know what? The manager was under pressure, but this is not really too much on the manager per se, because there was a lot of individual mistakes from the players. Then you might have some people say the manager tried something a bit different today, and the defense didn't look as settled. While at the same time, in the first half, Lenny, Euro, Heaven, Shaw, we were all saying how good they were. We were all saying how good they were playing in the first half, and how some of the football, especially the first 20 minutes, was crisp. It looked good. So then what happened? Our second half blues, guys. The second half is what happened. We know about what happens in second halves. What is done to these players so that they could start the football match on fire with intensity and aggression. But when the second half happens and they come out for the when the halftime happens, they come out for the second half. They get slapped with 2 goals in 5 minutes. Like I said, similar to the Sunderland game, I believe. But it doesn't matter. There's all the games, every single game, and I've done a video on it. Almost every single game that we have played this season, we have lost or drawn the second half of the football match. And today is no different. There's one exception to that rule, and I believe it might have been Wolves. It might have been Wolves is the exception. Other than that, we were winning the match 2-1 at half time, and in the second half, we lost the game 3-2. We lost the game in the second half. That is what we have been doing most of the time. So I need the people, I need the congregation to rise up right now and tell me what they believe is a reason for this. What is going on? I've done my video on the second half performances. What is going on, guys, with our start to the second half? Why do we start second halves? Against Tottenham was the same. Against Tottenham came out and they bossed us in the second half until they scored their goal. Why do we, as a football team, start second halves the way that we do? I've done a video on it. Like I said, I've got my perspectives, but I want you guys to think about it. I was hard on the manager, and I'm probably going to continue being hard on the manager because I've quantified and qualified my position on the manager so many times. You guys know why I think the way I think. I try to explain it explicitly. However, that being said, I don't think I can put it on the manager today. I don't know. The manager did something that I wanted him to do. He tweaked the system a little bit. He put on Kobe Mainu for Casemiro, and he played Mainu and Bruno together. Maybe the manager, listen, and he put on Xerxes for Brian Mbumo. I thought Brian Mbumo had a terrible game, by the way, guys. An absolute terrible game. Listen, we can say this about our players and not get emotional about it. I like Brian Mbumo. He didn't have a good game today. I like Cunha. Cunha had a better, Cunha scored. So Cunha had a better game, but I still think Cunha, it's about him, and he's that maverick player. And I feel like we can only afford to have one player who plays that selfishly. I feel like that's what I feel like. So Mason Mount had a decent game. He came off. He didn't, you know, but he shored up that midfield. I think Mason Mount played in a three-man midfield, which was good for him, good for us. So, guys, individual mistakes messed us up today. I'm going to today not blame the manager so much, and I'm going to focus more on the players because I can't put it on the manager fully when the same players that were that helped us to win the match to the same players on the field, yeah. When we were winning 2-1, were the same players on the field when we were losing 3-2. The same players. The same players, the same setup, the same bunch of players that were on the field when we were balling out were the same players that were on the field when we were losing. The manager didn't do anything tactically to change anything. So I'm not going to put it on the manager. Today, I feel like the players, they lost the ball. They dropped the ball a bit. They lost concentration. And I also feel like this was a game of mistakes being punished. I feel like when they made mistakes, apart from the Cunha setup, that Cunha setup from that defender, beautiful. Thank you. Chef's kiss. But apart from that, whenever we made a little mistake, an Ahmad's mistake or Ahmad's tackle that led to their goal, they just seemed to just score goals, just bottom corner, slap, bottom corner, where whenever we had a chance, whenever we had an opportunity, and Boomer would sky over the bar, or we would make the wrong pass, or Cunha would just shoot the ball and not shoot properly, or we just mess it up. And I feel like their goals just came out of bam, 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 nowhere. It's a very strange game to analyze and to put fault. I know people want there to be one reason why we didn't win and one reason why we didn't play well. But I don't think this game was one of those games where it's just the manager or one individual player. Because Luke Shaw made an error that led to the first goal, right? But he had a good game, Luke Shaw, overall. Ahmad made an error. The goalkeeper, and Shivam will argue, maybe at fault to most of the goals. I don't think the goalkeeper was at fault to most of the goals, for most of the goals today. I think he was at fault for the free kick goal. He should have saved that. But still, that's 3 individual errors I've just said. Sure, Kobe Mainu, arguably Martinez not being in the position. So at least 3 individual errors for 4 of their goals. So I can't fully put it on the manager today. I can't, even if I wanted to. Even if I don't like the manager, I promise you guys and I promise the chat to be objective. I think the players today dropped the ball a bit. Lost focus, lost concentration. And all it takes is a split second. 5 minutes. Coming out in the second half thinking you've already won the game. Maybe they come out a bit too relaxed, and then they just drop their heads. I don't know. People. People. Let's see what the community is saying. What's the chat saying to me? Shivam says that's the worst defensive Man United side I've ever seen. 5 at the back and we concede like it's nothing. Yeah. It's Ivan. Kobe is couldn't influence anything, says Shivam. I don't know, Shivam. That's a bit harsh on Kobe, saying he couldn't influence anything. I feel like Kobe played all right when he came on, Shivam. I feel like we scored one of the goals because of his influence. I feel like he did influence the game positively. Didn't he? Came on when we were 3-2 down, right? Yeah. And we scored 2 goals. He came on when we were 3-2 down. He did positively influence the game, in my opinion. We scored 2 goals, and then, we conceded 1 at the end. United should have kept the ball for the first 10 minutes of the second half to kill the buzz. It's so shameful to see this defending from Man United. Yeah. The second half of game, Shivam, I don't know what happens to Man United. We need to manage that better. The manager needs to do something, say something, work on something. I don't know what he needs to say to the players to get them to lock in. Lock in. The first 5 minutes here of the second half is crucial. Absolutely crucial. Heaven did not cover himself in glory today. Delit is a big miss. I agree, Osman. The thing about Delit, if in my opinion, is our best defender, but he still divides opinion in the fan base, even though I think Delit is absolutely immense. Shivam says we still can't get a back-to-back victory, only once this season. Yeah. Look, Shivam, look at the expected goals. Bournemouth's expected goals is 1.8. Our expected goals 3.2. Listen, I don't look at XG like that. But that sums up what I'm saying. Bournemouth just scored their goals out of nowhere. It was like a mistake, bam, Bournemouth goal. A mistake, bam, Bournemouth goal. Their XG wasn't high. We had chance after chance after chance. Brian and Bumo had 2 chances to score a goal and he just kicked the ball over the bar. It was a very strange game to. I know people are going to be angry. I want one person to blame and want to be like Maney, whatever. But it's a strange game to focus on one player, I think. What's TK saying? I had a feeling we would draw today. All right. Didn't see an 8-goal affair. Still above Spurs, Liverpool, and Newcastle. All right. I mean, Bournemouth were there for the beating, especially at home, especially knowing that we're not going to have this stronger squad for the next month. For the next month, our squad is not going to be very strong. We're going to lose 2 of our best players, right? So we really should have won this game. And Bournemouth are not in a good form right now. And we're at home. But, we didn't lose. We could take a point from it and we can keep it moving. Shivam says, has anyone realised we have taken 2 points off Everton, Bournemouth and West Ham in 3 home games? Amazing, right? Blame on easy target, Amorim. But this is where I have to be like, we have to judge every single one of those games individually. Like, this point, we losing points in this game might not be because of Amorim, but us losing points in other games might be because of Amorim. We can't do this blanket approach because I remember Amorim making mistakes in terms of subs, bringing on defenders rather than attacking players and all these things. So Amorim has a lot to answer to in many of the games, but I just don't think that he has too much to answer to in this game. I can't blame Amorim. I can't really blame Amorim for this. I don't think this is on Amorim. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This performance, I think, is more on the individual players making individual mistakes. Amorim is not out there telling the goalkeeper to make a mistake. He's not. And I always say this. If there's an individual player making an individual mistake, you can't be blaming the manager, bro. That's dumb. You can blame the manager for starting him. It's still the manager. It's still the manager who started the player, but you can't blame the manager for the player's mistake. So I'm with Shivam. I'm with Shivam in the sense that I don't think today's result is on Amorim as much as it is on the players this time. That defense is more open than Bonnie Blue. No comment. Take a step back and look at United's 6th after 16 matches. Would we be okay with this at the start of the season if someone told you? Yeah. If someone told me, if you're asking me, TK, that Man United will be 6th place in December, I'll be content with it. Because that's just me personally. I think we're a top 6 club, right? Oh, wow. That's a good goal. But if you're adding context now, if you're adding the fact that the league is a shit league, if you're adding the fact that we play once a week and we're supposed to have that advantage over all these other teams that play in Europe, if you're adding all the context that the manager has made mistakes and made changes and whatnot, then you can argue we should be in a better position, right? But TK's point is the same. TK's point is hindsight, right? I'm adding the context of now because it's happening right now, right? But in hindsight, if someone said to me, 6th place, forget the points, because listen, between like 4th and like 15th, there's like 4 points gap. The league is crazy. But if someone told you 6th place in December, I think most of us will be like, cool, that's nice. We're in Europe, right? So TK's point is correct. But, grey area, bro. Kobe played well enough to start next game, in my honest opinion. All up to Amorim, though. Big up, everybody, though. Cass and Maz and Mbumo and Ahmad out next game. Cass? Shivs, is because Casemiro's got too many yellows, Shiv. Why is he out? He's not African. We're all African, by the way, but he's not African. He's not going AFCON unless he's got like too many yellows or something. Yeah, that's it, Shivam. All we can do is see what Kobe has, see what the manager has in store, guys. It's not the result that we wanted, but we didn't lose. We should have won the game, but big up everybody, man. Like, it's a weird feeling that we have. I'm not angry. I was angry during the... Oh, yeah, 5 yellows. Shivam says 5 yellows. Yeah, fair enough, Shivam. So, no Casemiro. So, we have to play Kobe. This is also why the manager's relaxed, because the manager knows that Kobe's going to get games. Guys, a very strange game, very strange feeling where I'm not angry. I'm not as angry. I'm more annoyed at the players, but I'm not fully angry today. I'm more disappointed. I think that's what it is today. I'm just disappointed. From the position that we were in to how it finished, I'm like, yeah, I'm disappointed, guys. But big up the chat. Every man came through. TK, big yourself up, my guy. Shivam, Oz, Ohan, what a crazy game. Where is the defense? They went on holiday. They went to Cyprus, where it's warm. They left the country, Ohan. Yeah, the defense today, yeah, it wasn't good. Our defense today wasn't good. And this is where I question the slight change in defensive structure. The slight change. I don't know. Sometimes when you change too much, people get confused. Who to pick up, who not to pick up, and all these things. But big up everybody. Big up Osman in the chat. Steve, Dara, Alfred as well, who jumped in as well. Now Brady. Big up everybody. I think we managed to get 600 subscribers on stream. So well done, people. Well done, everybody who's part of the community. TK, Shivam, Oz. Big up everybody who's part of the community. We got the 600 subscribers, people. So we keep moving. We keep moving. Like I said, I'm very opinionated, very strong with my opinions on the manager. I'm very strong with my opinions on the players. But it's not just my opinions. I will read your comments. I will take your opinions on board as well, guys, as much as I can. So big up everybody. It is what it is, guys. Like the stream on the way out, please. Like the stream on the way out to boost the stream. 1 clean sheet of 17 games. Shivam, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I started this stream very negatively, Shivam, and I was just cussing. I know that we didn't win today, but I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying, Shivam. But every minute, yeah, you're reminding me of the fuckeries. And you're making me want to rant, Shivam. And I can feel the rant coming. So I'm going to refrain myself from ranting. Because I'm going to go off on one. But 1 clean sheet in 17 games. We scored the 2nd highest goals this season. No one scored more goals than us, apart from one other team. 30 goals scored, but we've conceded 26. And wonder why we only have 26 points. We are a team in this league that plays with a back five, guys. Plays with a back five. See what Shivam done now? I can feel it. Play with a back five, yeah? And still manage to concede more goals than anyone else in this league, bro. What the helly? What the helly? What the hell? What the helly? What the Martinelli? Martin Lewis Skelly? It's crazy. That's a crazy stat. We've only kept one clean sheet in Shivam, that can't be. In 17 games. We don't know what it's even like. We don't know what it feels like. Man United won 2-0. Man United won 1-0. Man United won 3-0. We don't even know what that feels like. Because it's not happened. Or it's only happened once. Guys, it's time to call the ball, guys. It's time to call it a day, guys. In the wise word of Arteta, we gotta call it a day, guys. Big up everybody. I got nothing else to say. Unless you guys got anything else to say in the chat, big yourselves up, man. Enjoy your Monday. This is Monday, right? See, I don't even know what day it is. I feel like today's a Sunday. Gay. Shivam, yeah? You know what I've said on this channel a few times? I've said that eventually, I know that we've sorted out our attack, bought new attackers. Next window, we're going to focus on midfielders and all these things. I get it. Attack, then midfielders. We did our defense the first year of Ineos when we bought Delit and we bought Mazraoui and all these guys. We did the defense the first year. Then we did attack this summer, and now we're going to do midfield next summer, right? That's clearly what's going to happen. However, I have said, Shivam, that we're going to need to look at the defense very quickly. For what the manager, listen, I don't even like recruiting for the manager because I have not bought into what the manager wants to do. I don't like the manager's way of playing football. I really don't. And I know some of you guys do, and it's okay. It's okay for us to have different opinions. But if we are going to recruit for the manager, I think we will need to have a look at our defenders. We need to have a look at our wing backs. Or we need to have a look at our centre backs. Eventually. But big up everybody in the chat. Like I said, like